What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the American F1 fan, Eric Ringel here, and we're live for the US GP Sprint race. Good morning. Let me say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Turtle Warrior. Good morning, Dylan. Good morning, Alfie Hall. Good morning to Ara Ali. Good to see you. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. We're getting ready for the F1 sprint race from Austin, and it should be quite exciting. Yes, I am excited for today's ERSL race. I was doing a little bit of preparing, which now I'm a little flustered. Code Brown when I came on. Scaring the shit out of people. That's a good start to the morning. But welcome everybody into the live watch along for the sprint race. We do these every race weekend. Probably not going to be exciting, not going to lie. If Max gets a good start and pulls away, then yeah. That would be pretty standard if Max pulls away. Let's get the race on the screen. Oh, El Longo in the chat. He says, just chilling at the observation tower at COTA, getting ready for the sprint race. Nice. Very nice, sir. Hope you're enjoying that view, because I think that would be an absolutely amazing view. I feel like that would be a really amazing view. So we've got about a half an hour until the sprint race begins. So if you guys did not see qualifying yesterday, or if you did not watch it along with us, oh, thanks very much, Alfie. Appreciate you, buddy. Tomo26, good morning to you, Max Verstappen. I can see the future. He did call that in qualifying yesterday. Yeah. Ollie, I'm not going to lie. I did some laps earlier, and where I was at timing-wise is not where I was at a week ago. So I don't know if something changed in the game. I don't know what happened. I need to probably get a little bit more ballsy in some of my turning, or in some of the track. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know if that happened to everybody or if it was just me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're still faster than me then. Still faster than me. But yeah, so for those of you on YouTube, we're going to do a sprint race, and then we'll be shutting down the stream on YouTube for a little while until qualifying comes back later this afternoon. But if you guys go over to my Twitch channel, you guys will be able to see my league race over there, where I will be league racing in ESRL. It'll be, I think it's round 5 or 6 from Bahrain. Let's see. It'll be Max who wins, because I know that Norris won't get the start he needs. Jeez. I have 2 streams on YouTube? Really? Hold on. Let me fix one of them. Let's see. That would be weird if I've got 2 streams going. Manage. Oh, yeah, that is weird. It's got 2 different ones up. Let me see if both of them are... Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why I did that. Sprint Quali will end that stream. Now let's make sure that didn't kill both of them. Oh, it did. What the heck? Oh, no, it didn't. Never mind. It's still there. That was extremely weird. I don't know what was going on there. But if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me. I would appreciate that. Let me make sure the thumbnail stayed the same. It did not. Good Lord. Like, it literally changed everything. God dog it. That's horrible. My YouTube stream literally changed everything now. I had it all set up. I must have stopped the wrong one, I'm guessing. I'll fix it real quick. We'll fix this sucker right up. That is really weird, though, that it did that, but we fix it. We fix it and we move on, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys are over on YouTube for me. Helps it push it out to Formula One fans. There we go. Okay. That was, I think, the only thing that needed fixed. You got Monaco. You know what? I would love to see it. I would love to see that, El Longo. It would be an absolutely amazing thing if he were to pull off a race victory today. That would just be amazing. Oh, I think I know why I did 2 streams. Now I got it. Never mind. Now I've realized why I did 2 streams. If Hulkenberg wins, Eric does 5 shoeies, then I'm not participating in ESRL today. If that's what you want, I mean, I would not be participating in that race today if that happens. But guys, like I said, we are about 26 minutes away from the sprint race starting at Austin. Let's run down after the league race. Yeah, true. Jesus. Let's see here. So let's pull up. I'm going to pull up timing just so you guys can see what we're looking at for the grid today. So there's our grid on the left side. As I kind of scoot my happy tail over here. There we go. So we've got Max Verstappen starting from pole, Lando Norris second, Piastri third, Hulkenberg with an amazing... Gonna do quali. Oh, gotcha. Now I got what you're saying, Alfie. You had Hulkenberg with an amazing lap yesterday. Had provisional pole for a little bit of time, but ended up falling down to 4th. You got Russell 5th, Alonso 6th, Sainz 7th, Hamilton 8th, Albon 9th, Leclerc 10th, 11th, Antonelli with a really shocking qualifying yesterday. Really just not on the pace at all. You got Hadjar 12th, Gasly 13th, Stroll 14th, Lawson 15th, Behrman 16th, Colapinto 17th, Tsunoda 18th, Ocon 19th, and Bortoleto 20th. And as you got to really sneak in there, and everybody say hello. Hi. SHTK Pop Motorsports fan, good to see you, sir, in the chat on YouTube. As my little man comes in here and says hello to everybody on the streams. Yo, have you had the YouTube problem where you can't upload because it just says... No. Turtle Warrior says hello, as well as Alfie Hall. So, did you run to the store, mister?
Yep. As the time we got back, I heard you streaming.
Yeah, you heard me streaming. SHTK on YouTube says, Ferrari now are basically turning from shambles to more disappointments to additional embarrassments. Yeah, they're going to... hopefully they figure something out between the sprint race and then main qualifying today. Because if they don't, that car is going to be a shitbox in a race. Good morning, Connor Griffiths on Twitch. Hi, guys. Who's excited for the sprint? I am, as always. I could, but then it covers like half of my face sometimes. I'll try. Let me see what I can do. There's that. Because if I make it too big, that becomes the problem. That's all the bigger I can make it, because if I make it any bigger, it's gonna block me some. There we go. Okay. Connor says I passed out on the sofa. I've got it on. Just fell asleep. Oh yeah, because it's starting to become later in the evening for y'all. That's right. Shantan1234, good morning. The one thing that I just don't get about Ferrari's decision making is them changing 99% of their car philosophy when it's only a year before the huge... Yeah, that is... I do not understand what their thought process was when they initially went in to go change that car. It just seems like it was... You were wasting money when I think you could have thrown money at the original car and I think still been able to improve that car. 2024, they were so close to winning the constructors, and clearly now it's backfired on them. I would love to know what exactly was the reasoning. Because I've never really heard what their reasoning was as to why they changed the focus. Congratulations, Turtle Warrior, by the way. Zaxia, good luck tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. As we are 20 minutes away from the race beginning, let's see. I want to see what Russell's... What was that? I don't know if that was just a miscue. I just was listening. Russell had a radio. The website that I use, F1 Dash. If you guys want to go, if you do time exclamation point timing, it'll show you what I use for my timing screens that you'll see on screen. But one of the things you guys can see, one of the things they have. Oh, okay. That must have been what it was then, because I just got a curse word from Russell, I believe. Whatever that meant. Let's see. Sean Tan says on Twitch, it's just an absolutely poetry that Sainz is ahead of both. Right? Sainz is proving that, you know, they may not have wanted to get rid of him and may have wanted to keep him over Hamilton. Let's see. We heard cursing on the stream. They had some mic problems, and it was so funny. You just heard the F word. Nice. And Sainz even got a podium in the Williams before Hamilton got one at Ferrari. Yeah. Again, that all goes back to the thing of Ferrari changing their car philosophy going into 2020, like 2025. Like there was no need to change the philosophy. I think they were close last season. I think it would have gotten them even closer this year. But again, this goes back to the leadership at Ferrari, that they're making mistakes like this. You know, are we sure they're going to not make those same mistakes come 2026? John Tan says not just that, Hadjar even got a podium in a Racing Bull. Hulkenberg got a podium. Sauber got a podium. Kick Sauber got a podium before before Hamilton. And that's no slight on Hamilton. I'm not saying that he can't do the job. It's just Ferrari has put that car in a position. Yeah, Antonelli's gotten a podium. There's a lot of people that have gotten podiums before Hamilton. And Ferrari, I think, just really, I hate to say it, but they screwed the pooch when they made that change in the car philosophy this year. Fred Vasseur is part of the problem, but I don't think he was the biggest part of the problem. It's the Ferrari politics and their leadership within there. So, yeah. But I mean, Fred has a big part to play in that. I will say, Fred does have a big part to play in that. I'll just be interested to see what happens next year with Hamilton and the 2026 car, because if they can't get stuff figured out there, they're in deep dog doo-doo going into 2026. All right, so we got 18 minutes. Let's see here. This is the one thing I do hate about ESPN is they don't show all the pre-race lead up to the sprint race. Next season's going to be the make or break season for Hamilton and Ferrari. Yeah, I agree, El Longo. I totally agree with that. 100%. Because if they get off to a crap start again for 2026 and Hamilton's not the Hamilton of old, I think Behrman gets the call up a lot sooner from Haas. I just feel like these past decades, many of these technical staff members struggled to strive at Ferrari, and when they leave to new teams, they strive. Great time. I would say to a certain extent, yes, but we saw. I'm trying to think of what his name is. He was the lead designer during the Schumacher years at Ferrari. He was the lead designer. He went to Haas to be the designer there, and that car, like the first year or two was good, and then it kind of fell off while he was the head designer there. I think he's at Mercedes now, if I remember right. Yes, Simone Resta. Yes, that's his name. That's the man. Yeah, I just hope Ferrari gets a handle on it before it's too late. Before it is too late, they need to get it. So let me do. Let's see. Let me turn that down. Let me pop some music on because I'm gonna step away just slightly. I think Ferrari, he wasn't the best ones overall, in my opinion. Decent and good, but not amongst the best. Yeah, that's true. All right, let me step away real quick as we get ready for the race. I'm going to use the restroom one last time. Kind of get some, get some other things done right before the race. Before that, 5-star weak foot. Ferrari is more of an engine team rather than an aero team. When the car leaned towards aero-heavy designs and engines are toned down, so did Ferrari's performance 2017, 2018, 2019. Ferrari had monster engines before the FIA had to call it out. They are just terrible at adapting their aero philosophy. Yeah, absolutely agree. 5-star weak foot. Great point there. All right. Let me go grab energy drink, bathroom, and we'll be ready to go. I'm back. How's the weather out there, El Longo? Out in Coda, because we're a couple hours away, but we're getting rain down here or up here. It's hot, but also a nice breeze. Oh, good. Good. Then yeah, the weather should be just fine for the race then. Let's see. Let me scroll back up through the chat. You're out of let's see. Going back to the chat, El Longo on Twitch says, anyone see what the... No, I have not seen what the trophies look like. Oh, it's huge belt buckles. Nice. I seriously don't have much confidence. From Shantan1234 on Twitch, I seriously don't have much confidence with Ferrari's 2026 engine. They are such a big unknown at the moment. Not really much positive updates about them. Only heard that they are facing issues with it and were behind schedule from reports earlier this year. Hopefully that changes. Let's see. Yo, wait. When did Twitch add the ability to reply to yourself? That must be new. Blaze! W Ferrari's pace. Very nice. Back to our regularly scheduled energy drinks of Celsius. You guys can see in the back over here my attempt at drinking the Lando Monster. Got impeded by Stroll, so killed him into the wall in the tunnel, which made me flip and hit the wall. Lovely. Fantastic, sir. All right. Come on, ESPN. I want to watch some pre-race stuff, for goodness sake. Regularly scheduled Ferrari clusterfuck, Blaze says in the chat. Alfie Hall said, "Hold up, gotta find me dodgy fire stick." My room feels amazing right now. We got a cold front with some weather rolling through, so it feels amazing right now. Unless those have changed, Audi's engine, I was hearing that they were having really bad reports about their engine going into 2026. Oh, okay. If it's been a few days ago, then yeah, that may have changed some. I just know that when I heard it, when I think earlier in the season, when we heard updates, it didn't sound good. Oh, I think I know why it started two different streams. I got it now. I just figured out why it started two streams. I'll have that fixed for later. Wow, okay. I mean, that's good. I mean, I'm glad that if Audi gets that, if Audi can get behind it, Let's see. Oh no, you gotta watch it on your. Oh no. Oh no. Which will be good. Hulkenberg and Bortoletto deserve to have competitive machinery. Yeah, true. Wait, will Audi be a new team? Well, no, Audi's just taking over for Sauber. Yay, Alfie's going to join the YouTube stream. Yeah, they're just replacing Kick. That's all it is. Cadillac will be the brand new team on the grid next season, though. Should be starting any Cadillac. Let's see. I will read your message here in just a moment there, Shantan. According to various sources, reports, and rumors, Audi would have surpassed the 400 kilowatt barrier with its internal combustion engine, 540, 550 horsepower, while Mercedes is attributed with 420, which is equal to 571 horsepower. Gotcha. Okay. That is a very interesting statement. I mean, because we've also heard that I know there were rumors that were out there that basically were saying that that Mercedes was pushing 400 kph. They were pushing 400 kph in some areas. Yep, everybody's on mediums. Nobody,
I'm telling you, Ferrari clusterfuck into T1, P1 and P2 total domination. P1 and P2 in quali and P1 and P2 in the race.
That's some wishful thinking there, sir. I don't think that's gonna happen, sir. But I mean, you're entitled to. You're entitled to your opinion on that. I just don't think that's a that's a thing that's going to happen. But all right, we're finally getting ready to go into the sprint race. Blaze tells me to shush. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, all of a sudden they could have found something in their race paces there, and their quali pace just stunk. Hey, Blaze, I'm fully aware, thank you. I know Haas is shit. I get it. Thank you very much. I'm constantly reminded of that. Yeah, decent drivers, just crap car. I think they went the wrong direction after last season. That's another team. Went the wrong direction. Let's see. Great Strike could potentially be in the dark horse as well as the potential closest rival against Mercedes. Yeah. Honda making the jump back into Formula One was quite surprising. You know, with Aston Martin and, you know, if because Felipe Drugovich is gone from Aston Martin, he's now in Formula E. And if Tsunoda doesn't get re-signed by Red Bull, I see it in the cards that Yuki goes to be a reserve driver at Aston Martin. Honda really likes what he's doing, so. My counterpoint to that, Blaze, is if they were such ass drivers, why are they 1 and 2 in the championship? All right, I'll try to reply as I can to the chat. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to try to react to the race as much as possible. Yes, I saw that. Crawford will be doing free practice 1 for Stroll. Yeah, I saw that. Well, yeah, because Aston Martin couldn't use Felipe anymore. Because all the cars are so the top 4 teams are like top 3 teams are all close together. That's at least what I see, is that they're a lot closer together than when Red Bull was dominating it. A lot of shifting going on there around there for you there, Turtle Warrior, huh? All right, so they're on formation lap. Some of the teams starting on new mediums. You've got the top 4 starting on new mediums. Russell's on used. Alonso's on new. Sainz on new. Hamilton's on old. Albon's on new. Leclerc's on 1 lap old mediums. Antonelli 5 lap old. Hadjar 6 lap old. Man, a lot of differing strategies here, because you've got some starting on new mediums and some starting on old mediums. Gotcha there, Turtle Warrior. Gotcha. Oh, you probably did. I go through so much in a day. All right, so here we go. Max is getting ready to head onto the front of the grid now off the formation lap. Top 4 is almost on the front. I will say the one to look out for is Nico Hülkenberg here. If he gets a good start, does he put himself in the middle of this fight? All right, Max is the first one onto the front grid now. Trying to warm up his tires one last time. All right, there's Hülkenberg into the grid. There's the back 4 are just holding this up right now. God, I love that hill. That hill is so god. Hey, don't spoil it. Do not spoil it, Connor. I know I'm behind y'all. Here we go. We're going to 5 red lights. And we're underway. Here we go. Max. Oh, both Mercedes. Oh, both McLarens are out. Hulkenberg gets taken out. Both McLarens are out. Oh, no. What the hell was that? Who did that? There's a Red Bull with damage or somebody's wing underneath. Oh, my God. Oh, no. And oh, there's got to be a safety car. What the heck was that? Safety car's out. Will they red flag this? Oh, man, Charles Leclerc is up to 4th. Oh, my. Let's watch the replay, everybody, because this is going to be huge. Yep, Oscar Piastri. Both McLarens out. Looks like Alonso may be out too. Wow, what is going on? Come on, show us the replays. What, are we trying to protect somebody here without showing a replay? Russell up to P2, Sainz up to P3, by the way. Okay, let's see. Sir Oscar is behind Max. Max gets a good start and cuts right across Lando. Oh, no, that was that Aston Martin's fault? I'm not sure. Well, I think because Nico had contact made with him. Oh, no, that is Nico. That is on Nico. But Nico, what is apparently my Discord has just gone off all of a sudden. Let's see. I don't understand what. Oh, I don't. So here's Stroll. Stroll got damage. Oh, here we go. Well, the thing is that let's see, it's on Nico. Yeah, I would say it's Nico. I would have said it's Nico because the thing is, although I will say that that Lando got the good run on Oscar and was able to make the pass going back into turn one. Lando got the good run and got through there. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda's up to 7th. What the heck happened? Oh. Yuki may have floor damage because he had the wing of... Yeah, oh my God. So much stuff happened on that opening corner. Hamilton's radio. There's bits of debris all over the track. Like, wow, he's saying there's debris all the way from turn 1 to turn 11. Jacob on YouTube says, I disagree. Lap 1, turn 1 at Austin. You can't cut back to the inside like that and not expect that to happen. Yeah, I just don't know who's to blame there. I think it's got to be Nico. Nico's got to be the one to blame there. But I'm going to have to watch that restart like numerous times to see what happened there. Open lobby madness. That was literally open lobby madness right there. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel. I'm just not sure who's to blame there. Because Hulkenberg went back up the inside of Piastri, it looked like. If there's that much debris on the track, they need to red flag this thing to give the track time to get cleaned up. Because I think all of us want to see racing here, and we're not seeing it right now. We've now had 3 laps under the safety car. Let's see. Why does Oscar turn in on Nico? Nico got stopped perfectly fine. And that's why I want to watch the replay, because I'm not really sure. Man, oh man, what a cluster at the beginning. Looked like that Marshall just twisted his ankle or something or hurt his knee. Nico didn't take the corner, though. He turned far too late. Going to be a lot of differing opinions on this. Oh, Alonso is out, too. I just realized that. Alonso's out, along with the 2 McLarens. Okay, so they're replaying the race start here again. Max, good start. Cuts across Lando. Piastri got a good start. Here goes Lando. Back in. Man, I just do F1 it's F1 dash. F1 dash. If you go look on Google. Let me do Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. I'll have to look again. Safety car is going to be in this lap, y'all. I just don't like what was Hulkenberg meant to do there? I don't know what Hulkenberg was necessarily meant to do in that corner. Because you do see Fernando coming to the inside, so he couldn't turn any more to the inside. Piastri was trying to make the corner too. I just. Some of the big gainers, Sonoda and Behrman, gained lots of places under that first lap incident. So, all right, so here we go. All right, so here we go. Max has decided to go early. Russell right behind him, though. Ooh, Max a little squirrely coming out of that corner. All right, so very clean restart there. Russell's 0.6 behind. What? Lap 1, turn 1 incident reviewed. No further investigation.
Piastri did an Alfie Netherlands 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 Germany 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 TU Max Verstappen.
But the thing is I would take a lot longer to look at that than a couple incidents. Or a couple minutes. We get so many other incidents that literally don't get looked at until after the race, and I don't understand why they're not doing that here.
Do Max Verstapon.
All right, DRS is now enabled this lap. Russell's within a second still, so he will get DRS. All right, here we go. Russell's going to have DRS on this stretch. Come on, just stay with him, Russell. Just stay with him so we get some excitement here.
Do Max Verstappen.
All right, here we go. Russell's going to have another shot at DRS here, going up the hill. Sainz has already fallen 2 seconds off of this group.
Mav Verstappen.
Jesus Christ. Leclerc trying to chase Sainz down here to get a podium. Ooh, Leclerc has been noted for a safety car infringement. We'll see. Oh! Russell and Verstappen both go off track. Where's the... Come on, come on, Russell, go for it again, bud. I think Russell may be a little bit quicker on race pace. Oh, good God. There's always somebody whining at the front. Let's see. He just caught the curb and it sent him straight. He just caught the curb and it sent him straight. He was trying to make the corner. I know, right? Like, you've never done that before, Max, right? Oh my God, what the heck's going on here? Lewis just got past Leclerc. Wow. Wow, what was that? Yeah, sad the McLarens are out. Russell and Verstappen incident forcing another driver off track has been noted. I think Russell overcooked his tires on that because now he's fallen back almost 2 seconds of Max. Yep. Yeah, you'll have to rewatch the first lap incident. It is crazy. I think Russell cooked his tires, and when he did that lockup, he's just not gaining any. No further investigation into Russell and Verstappen for the forcing another driver off track. Well, yeah, if you're not going to penalize on lap 1 incident, I mean, how can you penalize there? See, Hulk has nowhere to go, and Alonso took like he's going to come out in second, and then got a small tag that leads to a puncture and a DNF. Bierman's getting closer to Tsunoda. I'm really surprised that Tsunoda didn't have more damage. No, I'm going to be practicing for my league race just after this, and then getting ready to load into the league race. Yeah, that was the exact same thing that happened. But I will say that George Russell gave the place back. I think that's to a certain... Oh, no. Although Lando did the exact same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird. Little weird. Talk to Bert. Oh, no, you are right. Lando didn't give the spot back. Is this the... Oh, Leclerc went wide. That was wide. And then... Oh! Man, that was a... That was a... Oh, man, that was a... Kind of a slight dangerous rejoin there. Thank you so much for the follow, Norwick. No, nah, let's see. Hulkenberg getting passed by Hadjar there. Hadjar up to 15th. Right. Yep, you are on the board, Liam. Ooh. Russell's got 2 strikes. Track limits are becoming an issue already. Man, just not a whole lot of excitement except for lap 1 here. Lap 14 of 19. We got 6 laps to go. I really need to see the overhead again of that. That's the one that gets me, is I'm not sure. Was Piastri giving Hulkenberg enough room? I just don't know. Come on, Bierman. Let's keep Kimi Antonelli behind you there, good sir. I know, this is really good defense by Bierman to keep this position. Antonelli, you want to give that spot back, or are you just going to force somebody off track there? There you go, Bierman. Nice job. That a way to get it back. Bierman did lock up a little bit going into turn one. Oh, did you really, Liam? You'll have to send me a message with that. Leclerc's been reviewed and no further investigation on the safety car infringement. Bierman's doing a really good job of keeping this space over, or keeping this spot over Kimi. I mean, yeah, it's only for a point, but... Ooh, Antonelli's fallen way back all of a sudden. I mean, he's still within a second, but... Oh, nice, Liam. Very nice. Oh! Ocon and Stroll. What the heck happened there? And then Stroll gets back on track. What the heck is he doing? That should end the race. What the heck happened there? Okay, what happened here? Oh, Stroll, you're an absolute freaking moron. You are an absolute freaking moron. Locks up and then slams right into the back of Ocon. Good God, Lance. Good God, man. Stroll, like, Jesus, Stroll just... Oh my God, dude. Well, that ends the sprint race because I guarantee you they're not going to get this race restarted. Like, it wasn't even for a points-paying position, Stroll. Oh, my God. Like, what? Like, what was Stroll thinking there? You, God damn it. God bless it. I know, right? This wouldn't have been, if this happened tomorrow, this would be exciting. They should be able to. They'll have like 3 hours to do it. Jacob on YouTube says, can they fix that before qualifying? They should be able to. Looks like Sainz will get a podium in the sprint race. Oh, jeez. Bierman and Antonelli are under investigation for leaving the track and gaining an advantage. I would be shocked if they give us one lap, Connor. I'd be really shocked. I would be extremely shocked if we get this back underway. I don't understand what Behrman would. Yeah, tomorrow will be a snooze fest probably. Stroll wristed for some brisket. Yeah, but the thing is Antonelli pushed him wide. He gave him no space there. He gave him no space. I love that, by the way, Liam. Stroll wristed for some brisket. Oh, I swear to God, every chance they get, they try to penalize Haas for something. That's Antonelli pushing him wide. Jesus. That is such a joke. Such an absolute joke. Bierman just said, what the hell? That is incredible. After he just found out he got a 10-second penalty. You've not investigated any of the other issues in this race, but this is the one you're going to stand your ground on, FIA, is the fact that Bierman gets pushed wide by Antonelli in that corner, and you're going to give him the 10-second penalty for that. They were side by side into that corner. Jesus Christ. Such a joke. I'm sorry. That is just such an absolute joke. Brisket is amazing, by the way. I don't get how you can penalize Bierman for that, but you can't go back and look at the other incidents and say, oh yeah, there's fault here and penalize there. He got pushed wide. Like they're side by side. What was Bierman to do? Jesse? Such a joke. Well, Max Verstappen wins the sprint race. George Russell finishes second. Carlos Sainz with a podium in the sprint race, finishing third. I'm probably going to be doing some practice here in a little bit for my league race that'll start, I believe, at 2 or 1:45 or 2. Sainz just proving that Ferrari should not have dropped him at all. Boy, look at the excitement on the Red Bull wall there for winning the sprint race. So excited they are. This is starting to become an exciting fight for second in the constructors. Red Bull pulls within 33 points of Mercedes, who's in second. Wow. All right, that is the sprint race. I just, yeah, there's a lot there. There is a lot there to unpack in the next couple of hours. Yes, I did see TTV sent by God giving us our daily reminder that he likes turtles. Thank you very much. Yeah, the thing is like you don't penalize George Russell for the dive bomb. Like George was further behind than I just don't get it. Anyways, practice or make a helmet. So we got qualifying that'll happen, I believe, at 4 o'clock. Let me just make sure before I say anything here. Yes, I'll be staying live on Twitch, just not on YouTube. Let's see. The qualifying will start at 4 p.m. my time, so that'll be 3 hours and 15 minutes from now. So YouTube, we're going to end the stream there. You can join us over on Twitch as we'll start getting ready for our league race. We'll start getting ready there. Yes, 10 p.m. in the UK. You can join us over on Twitch. Just look for the American F1 fan. But yeah, we're going to end the stream over there on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope you guys hit that like button and hope you guys enjoyed. But we're going to be continuing the fun over on Twitch, so come join us over there.